Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, my name is Isabelle, and on this channel I share my journey to becoming a full-time artist. So I'm still on the journey. And I haven't filmed a vlog in quite some time, so I figured I would do that this week. The last few months I've been working in little sketchbooks a lot. You might have seen previous videos where I did the 100-day project, and after that I finished another little sketchbook, and now I actually started a new sketchbook. And so yeah, today I wanted to paint a spread in here, and then I'll take you along the next few days. Yeah, the last few weeks and months I've been working on sort of regulating my nervous system. I felt like I don't know if it was really triggered by doing the 100-day project, which was a little bit stressful, but I think it's more like ongoing stress from over the years accumulating, and I felt like I was on override all the time. So I've been, yeah, working more on calming my nervous system and taking things a little bit slower, which has been nice. I kind of needed that. So that's why, you know, there's been less videos over the last few months. This year, I really wanted to focus on my self-care. In a way, I do miss, you know, weekly vlogs sometimes, but it's also a lot of work behind the scenes. Yeah, I've taken more time to rest this year, and I think it's good. You know, slow living definitely has its perks, and I really wanted to get out of that hustle culture I immersed myself in the last, what, 3.5, 4 years perhaps. So anyways, so today I wanted to paint a new spread in this little sketchbook that I started mid-July, July 16th. And I love those little sketchbooks. If you've been following me for a little bit, you might know I use those quite a bit. It's the pocket size sketchbook by Talents Arts Creation. And this sketchbook, I guess I could call it my pretty sketchbook, in the sense that the spreads I have in here are, I mean, almost complete. Like, they're still just kind of concepts and ideas I work on, or it's a practice, you know, a paint practice for me. But yeah, I love working in this size, and I've been wanting to paint chickens, and so I started with this rooster, and then the chicken you probably saw in a previous video. And then sometimes I like to go back to things I've painted before and practice my acrylic gouache painting. I really like this swan I painted a few days ago, like a week ago maybe. And I like the challenge of painting a white bird on white paper. So as you can see, having to use different shades of grays. I posted this on Substack and asked if people would like me to paint a black swan, and several people said yes. So today I'm going to paint a black swan. And the last few days I've been experimenting with those crystal shapes. On here, the crystals would represent leaves of a tree, and then this swallow with the crystals would represent like clouds. So it's kind of a new idea I've been working on and will continue to work on. But yeah, today I wanted to paint that black swan, so let's get into it. got back from the lake and that was a nice little walk. I haven't done that in such a long time. I don't really know why. So now this morning I also wanted to work on a new little painting. One of my aunt's birthday is this month and she's turning 90 years old. And so I thought I would paint something for her and mail it probably later today or tomorrow. So for this little art project for my aunt, I'm going to be using Arches watercolor paper in hot pressed. I have this pad of paper and I cut a piece that would fit in an envelope, and also decided to cut the corners with this little thing. I feel like it makes it look more finished, you know. And then for the subject matter, I'm going to paint a sithal, a Carline sithal to be exact. And instead of looking for reference photos, I'm going to use my own art as a reference actually. I painted this Carline sithal a few months ago in my little sketchbook. And I really like how it turned out. I love the gradients and stuff, so I want to kind of paint something similar. My paper is more horizontal, so it's going to be, obviously the leaves are going to spread more horizontally. But yeah, that's kind of the inspiration. I actually really like to paint things I've painted before. I think it's a great way to practice my skills and see how they have improved. And then some things I've really enjoyed painting, like this sithal, and so why not? It's now Thursday early evening and I'm sitting down at my desk to write some letters. First of all, I need to send this little painting to my aunt, and I want, of course, to write a note along with that. And then I'm a little bit behind in my correspondence with a few friends, and so I figured tonight would be a great night to just write letters. It's something I love doing. You might have seen in previous videos that I've done on decorating envelopes. I like to either draw something in pen or paint something on the back of my envelopes. Sometimes I'll just add a sticker if I'm short on time, but I think it's even nicer when you're able to, add something very, very personal, not just in the mail I'm sending, but also on the envelope itself. So I had signed my little painting in the back. I don't love signing my work in the front of my paintings. And I'm gonna put this in a little bit of glassine paper to protect the painting. Then I'll have a card to write. But before I start writing, I'm going to paint something in the back of this envelope and then that other envelope that I'm gonna mail in another letter. And I think because it's, summer, I want to do like a summery theme. So maybe paint some strawberries or something cute like that. Nothing super elaborate, just something to decorate, the back of the envelope. closing this vlog. It's kind of gloomy day. It's storming outside. I don't know if you can hear it. So I haven't filmed as much as I thought this week. I think I'm out of the habit of vlogging every week, you know. I did work a little bit more in my sketchbook. I painted a few spreads just kind of as a, you know, painting practice and sort of experimenting with colors I'm not used to use, like brown. I don't really like painting with brown, but I think I just wanted to experiment with different colors because I don't really have a specific color palette in my work. So that's something I'm working towards. Now, I don't think brown's gonna be part of it, but you never know. Yeah, and I've also been working a lot in behind the scenes in preparing the launch of a snail mail club. In fact, let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in my snail mail club. I'm thinking of launching it in September sometime. So of course I'll keep you posted, and I'll probably have a full video on how I'm launching the snail mail club, what are the reasons why I'd want to have a snail mail club, and kind of how it all works. And yeah, in the meantime, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And if you watched till the end, please put a plant emoji in the comments to let me know. And thank you so much for spending that time with me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment. That really helps my video get more reach. And I love to hear from you, you know, communicate with you. If you like the video, please subscribe for more art and vlog videos coming up. And yeah, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!